Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're all having a great week so far. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a little update on my dividend portfolio. I've acquired some new stocks since my last video, which we will go over shortly. Now, before we jump into it, can you guys please smash that like button and subscribe for more future content? Alright, so let's get into it. What's up guys? So let's jump right in and check out my spreadsheets to start the video. But first off, just remember, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not advising you on purchasing any of these stocks that I'm showing you that I have purchased. Alright, so as you guys can see, we've acquired two more stocks since the last video. Woodside Petroleum and Wesfarmers. So let's take a quick look at my new estimated dividend income. So last time, we were around the $1,300 mark annually and roughly earning $115 per month. But now we're at $1,825 with an estimated monthly income of around about $150, give or take. That's well up over $35 extra per month. Alright, so let's start off with Wesfarmers. Wesfarmers has increased my annual income by $200. With Woodside Petroleum coming in at an extra $237. Now, I'm not going to be expecting to make such big jumps in my purchases in the long-term future. But for now, while I'm picking stocks to buy and top up, it should be going up pretty smoothly in the near future. Alright, so I'm not going to be going into detail on all my stock purchases, but who doesn't love a bunning snag, am I right? I just had to jump into Wesfarmers, especially with their business model being so diversified itself. It reminds me of how I want a diversified portfolio. With a few businesses being top of their sectors, like Bunnings absolutely dominating the hardware store sector, and we all remember what happened to what we thought was going to be their next biggest competitor, Masters. Well, let's just say, as you'd all probably know, they didn't last long, did they? Also, with such a strong balance sheet and the market discounts at the moment, I couldn't help myself but to buy in. Now, just a quick touch on Woodside Petroleum. This is my little attempt at a little swing trade, but I'm going to be holding it for definitely a little bit longer than short term. And it could turn into a long-term position. But at this point in time, with everything going on, with crude oil prices at massive lows, even going into the negatives, and all the restrictions with this virus, you just don't know what could happen in the future. But at this point, they have a very strong balance sheet with low debt to equity, and also pay out a good dividend return of 4.3%. But that's at this point in time. Now yes, it may change in the future due to their future earnings, but you just never know. So now, let's get into the future. I have my eyes on a few buys that I might be buying as a small position of around about $2,000. Alright, the three companies, starting off with my number one pick, is JB Hi-Fi, which as all us Aussies know, is pretty much one of the best for electronics, TVs, sound systems out there. I myself pretty much get everything electronic from there, even from games to whatnot, except the occasional exclusion like my gaming laptop. But I often find myself going there, even when I'm at the shops, I'll go there for a quick browse, just because they've always got the lowest prices. In addition to that, they've got a great balance sheet, and also their online shopping, I'm sure, is taking off quite well with the restrictions of people having to stay home. Alright. The other two companies I'm a little bit less confident in, but I've always wanted to get into at least one of them. As a lot of people know, gambling is very big, also a problem, but it will pretty much never be obsolete and will never go away. Gambling will always be around. The only main competitors to casinos, for example, is like sports bets or any online betting. Also, I think there's online casinos now. But I did find myself, I always enjoyed, when I was younger, going to Crown Casino every now and then. It's such a great, luxurious place to go to, and what an experience it is to be there. And the atmosphere is just crazy and amazing. But, of course, gambling is not very good. I only did the occasional roulette, and I had a couple of wins and a couple of losses. Not worth it at all. So, the two companies is obviously the first one that I also already mentioned is Crown Casino, and the second one is the Star Casinos. Crown being my number one pick, especially at a good price at the moment, but I would have liked to jump in earlier. But thanks to Blackstone for pumping the price up with their share purchase of over $500 million in stake into Crowns, pushing it to, I think it was like a 10% hold. It pumped the share price up very close to about $10. But it now has come down quite a little bit, and it's hovering, last time I checked, I think it was around about $9. So I might be jumping into that soon, because I've always wanted to sort of have a purchase or little holding in Crown. And it's also a little bit more of a diversification, and they do pay dividends. Alright guys, so that pretty much sums up my portfolio update and a couple of my potential purchases in the near future. Thank you guys for watching so much, and please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys later.